Who's Scott? What the who's Scott? Oh man. Let's get right into it. Doing something a little different today. I really didn't feel like tackling I don't know. I couldn't really think of a predator I wanted to do that was gonna be, passionate, so I just decided to, fuck it, do some Lorne. Who's Scott? And who's this? Who's this? Let's see. So yeah, let's dive right into it. One of my favorite Lauren videos, and look at those ears, jeez, like whoa. All right, let's go. Let's see. An example of my past. Oh Lord. He's about to get into that shit. Like he got the fresh fucking Walmart fucking shirt. Fresh out the pack.
Hello, everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello everyone.
I told everybody that I would um, tell them about my past,
Tell them about my past.
tell you all about my past. I've
Okay.
decided that I'm not going to tell you all about my past. I will give you an
What a fucking clickbait, bro. Like, you know what? I decided I was gonna tell you guys about my past, and I decided that I'm not gonna tell you about my past, but I'm going to continue to tell you about my past.
example of the 5 years before I got incarcerated.
You went to jail. Well, I mean, you can say you were incarcerated, but I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that is. Even kids know what that is. Like, my daddy's incarcerated. Like, yeah, even kids know what that is. Sad to say, I've heard that before. Sad to say.
Or before I got involved in the sting.
Involved in the sting. Kayla.
I realized I do not need to tell anybody. I really don't owe anybody an explanation.
Man, the James.
Um,
Kayla.
all right. This example is one of the things that had happened to me that made it so I couldn't. Well, that was part of why I couldn't think.
Oh God, man. Let me make sure I got this shit on normal speed, and I do. Uh, oh man, only the best for you guys. Uh, I wonder. I wonder what the fuck it says.
Think straight. Um, one of my siblings. Well, see, I
Come on, man. Come on.
idolized some of my siblings and some others also.
Okay,
And I never should have done that, and I certainly don't idolize them now.
that I have done before
But
and learned
this
from.
example is probably one of the most disgusting to me.
Okay, Lauren. What is going through your head, John? It's the second time. In less than 24 hours, you're here to meet a underage male, and you say your name is Shane this time. I just came to get something to eat. You have an explicit chat. I just came to get something to eat.
Um,
How do you expect me to believe that?
One of my siblings needed some work done on the house, and so I had a septic business at the time. And
Oh man, this is just I've never done this yet, and this is I'm enjoying this, man. Fuck.
was making good money, and so I took my crew up to their house, up to my siblings' house, and
The house.
did $700 worth of work on their house,
Mm-hmm.
and including paying the crew and all that.
All right, so if you did $700 worth of work on anything and you have a crew, you realistically did about $300 of work, I would say, because to pay the crew, I mean, they want to be paid in full. Like they don't want to be paid like half-ass, even if it's for your fucking family. Even if it's for your fucking sister with a pot of macaroni and cheese. Like, trust me. Yeah. So, that's $700 worth of work. That's his itemized billing. That's that number he's pulling out of his ass. Like, But to break that down logically in a business sense, yeah. If Lauren would have done it with, maybe a crew member, maybe it would have been $700 worth of work. But again, if you have a crew, to me that means more than two. And you're paying them for, I mean, come on, Lauren. Like, to me, Lauren got, let's see, just stepped on. Honestly, like. Lauren's not gonna say shit. Watch this, like, Lauren, like, I need this shit fixed in my house, and just come by and see what you can do, and I got you, and that's all they say, and then he gets nothing, pretty much. Spoiler alert.
And I told them it was a Christmas present, and if they want to give me a Christmas present back, then they can make me some macaroni and cheese.
Now, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice of him. He's pulling money out of his pocket to pay the crew and all that shit. And all he wants is a pot of macaroni and cheese. Or macaroni teeth. Sorry. Macaroni teeth.
Make me some macaroni and cheese. I told them it was a Christmas present, and if they want to give me a Christmas present back, then they can make me some macaroni and cheese. There's some homemade macaroni and cheese that they made. And I did the same for another sibling. Went up to their house.
So, alright. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been one to not learn my lesson the first time. It sucks, I mean, it depends on what exactly it is. But, for, people you love, it does, I mean, it takes a toll, just me saying it takes a toll, you give people a chance that you love. You give them a chance, and, and eventually Lauren said, fuck that. I didn't get my pot of macaroni and cheese. I didn't get my deviled eggs.
I did $700 worth of work.
So right now he's $1,400 in the hole.
Including paying for my crew and even using some of the materials that I had and all that.
Material that I had.
And
if you don't like the way someone talks, don't listen to it. Simple as that. Like, if you don't like the way somebody sounds, don't listen to it. Some of you want to comment about my stammering and the way I talk, and if you don't like something, well, you don't like hearing it, don't listen to it.
Them, if they wanted to, same thing, that it was a Christmas present. If they want to give me a Christmas present back, they can make me some deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
And
I'll buy you a box of fucking Lunchables to come fucking work on some shit at my house. What the fuck? And I'll actually buy it for you. Like, what the fuck? Like, chat is chat. But, if he's gonna work on my house and all he wants is Lunchables or fucking deviled eggs that I don't have to promise a due date, Come over here. Get that driveway looking right. Get that walkway looking right. Put some lights up around this house.
Then another sibling, I gave $425 to for heating oil.
Heating oil. Oh yeah. Okay, they live in Maine. Yeah. Okay. But heating oil. Uh, I mean, okay, you can live in Maine and fucking have propane. That's gas. Heating. Oh, they burn oil. What the fuck in Maine? I got an oil bill. Like I thought you only get oil changes for your car and shit, or your boat, or any fucking vehicle or type deal. But heating oil, I gotta look that one up. But who's this?
And
You know what Lorne looks like? Lorne looks like one of those like low tier MMA boxers who like got punched in the ear a couple times too many, and the shit's just swollen out of place. Like that shit is hanging out. Like that looks like that shit was grown on a goddamn rat in a laboratory, and they fucking stitched that on his goddamn head. And this one, all right, maybe, all right, maybe. So all right, maybe, all right. If he were to get earrings, he can only get earrings in one ear. He only has like he only has the cartilage. Or yeah, I'm just like, bruh, like, where's that over here?
told them that if they want to give me a,
And they're different shapes, different forms, different sizes. Like, this is round. This is fucking like like I mean, if he were to get evaluated, we all would know the answer. But I mean, it's already too late. I mean, this is what I mean about like your mental health. Like it's something that you really have to tackle and take control of. And though I'm not a saint. I mean, I go through my episodes and fucking shit like that. Like but I'm very thankful for where I've came, bro. Like you have no clue. Like and yeah, I just feel as if Lorne is fucking off. I mean, that's an obvious statement. I don't need a coffee bot to tell me that. Like, a weak coffee. Like, just drink decaf, asshole. What the fuck?
it was Christmas
You could drink some strong ass decaf, and isn't that why they make decaf coffee? Why are you making weak coffee?
present. If they want to give me a Christmas present back, they can make me some of their homemade meatballs.
Homemade meatballs? Like, you don't even want noodles? And look at his face. He's like, it's like Lorne is the president and he's addressing the people. America, it appears that France has reneged on their deal, and they're not bringing the snails. My dear Americans, I want to apologize that the Syrian government is not allowing us to even after 30 years and just helping build their government, they're not going to allow us to grocery shop in their stores. Like, he's saying some shit like that, some shit that like he's like making it sound so like but it's really like, what the fuck? But it's fucked up. All right, bro, that's all right. So okay, I mean, everyone's different, that I get. So it's not like he went back to the same people and did the shit, but I mean, they're all, don't think, they're all siblings. So what the fuck? I mean, After the second one got off, after the first one got off, excuse me. He probably told the second one was like, I told this man I told this fucking pedo I'm gonna give him some goddamn I'm gonna give him some macaroni and cheese, man. Fuck this, man. Miranda James. Like, man, and then he probably told his brother, and his brother and wife made up some story, and they told the other sibling, and they just used him.
And well, I never saw
the deviled eggs, though that I was promised them. But I'm not looking forward to them anymore.
meatballs. I never saw the deviled eggs, and I never saw the macaroni and cheese
Oh, not even the mac, bro. Damn. That that macaroni and cheese better be saucy, man. The way he's talking about it.
until the following year.
Oh, okay, all right. The following year, though, like, damn, I'm starving, waiting for that mac, bro.
My sibling came down with macaroni with a pot of macaroni and cheese.
With a pot. Oh, they don't even say. Oh, they don't even spell it right. They say part of macaroni and cheese. We all know what he said. But
Following year, my sibling came down with macaroni with a pot of macaroni and cheese, and asked me to borrow $500 so they could get Christmas presents for the kids.
oh, see, Lauren, like, that's when you put your foot down and say thank you for the macaroni and cheese, but unfortunately, I really don't have the funds right now. I can look up some places that may have some free gifts, and I would let you guys know. But thanks for the macaroni and cheese on some real shit.
So
Because why is it my fault that you're not doing what you're supposed to do? I mean, I know life is life, circumstances happen, shit happens, job loss, shit like that. But both of you guys are not working. But you guys can make a pot of macaroni and cheese a year later and give it to me. Okay.
I
Oh shit. Okay, they tried them. they gave him 2 eyes.
I gave
Oh shit, a 3 eyes.
them $500 so that way the kids could get Christmas presents.
That was nice of him. And this was before he was a pedo, so fuck it. It was nice of him.
And I told her,
And it sucks that obviously he's not highly intelligent. I mean, I'm not one to say I'm Einstein. I'm not, like, but I know I'm smarter than this fucking guy. He may know how to, I don't know, operate a fucking lol. I don't know how to do that shit, but he does. But I mean, I'm not a pedo. I mean, it's a lot of different shit, but from a human level, it sucks that they know he's not the smartest, and they probably manipulate him with just the emotional side of it. Like, come on, man, like, we're family, like, man, like, like, and this was before he was a pedo, if I'm correct, but it's not. The stories are, but he's still a pedo currently, like, but when he's telling the stories before, like, and I'm just like, okay, like, Lorne, like, you've been like, well, mate, stupid, yeah. I mean, naive, definitely naive. I mean, Amanda James, come on. Amanda James, come on.
the same thing, just make me another thing of macaroni and cheese, and to this day I've never seen the macaroni and cheese.
To this day, oh, then he turns his head. To this day, I have yet to see the macaroni and cheese. Oh, like, he turns his head, like, yo, like, how dare they? How dare they? Like, like it's the United Nations, and still, I have yet to receive those weapons of mass destruction. Oh, oh. It goes crazy in the fucking congressional house, like, and I'm here to say that, you know, as America, we have yet to receive the funding from China. Like, and then they turn their head, or Biden turns his head, like, what you're talking about is something you should be talking about, about, but, but, to a therapist, my guy. And they'll tell you, man, like, that's not, like, you see it happening, and if you feel some type of way, obviously you do if you're turning your head and cocking your neck. But you know,
I told them don't make it take a year.
don't make it take a year.
Because they still haven't gotten it, so it's been way over a year. Whatever. I don't want the macaroni and cheese now anyway.
But you know he was like eating off that macaroni and cheese for like a good month.
But that there is an example of how I was treated for 5 years by people.
5 years? Wait, they did that 5 years in a row, or that's like out of the 5 years that happened one time? 4 times from 3 different people.
Idolized and loved and you know, and I still love them because they're my siblings. But I will never.
Yo, I'm just saying, family will take you down quicker than your friends, and you'll be not even your friends, then a stranger. You'll be surprised. Like, you'll be surprised who's quicker to help you. You'll be surprised. Sometimes it's not family.
Them get close to me again.
And sometimes it is.
And I certainly will never do anything for them in that manner. But that there is an example of 5 years worth of treatment.
Like he was at a fucking hospital or something, like he was at a chiropractor's office. That's let's see, but that there is an example of the 5 years worth of treatment.
Same type of treatment.
Same type of shit.
It was being the youngest in the family.
Man, I know that shit, man. I'm the youngest in the family, and that shit, man, that shit's real. I get where he's coming from a little bit, like with the whole, like, you know, family shit, and, you know, the family, you know, fuck it, you know, it's family, you know. But sometimes you gotta be like, you know, hold on, fuck that. But fuck Lorne. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always fuck Lorne, right? But it's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's, you know, once you break it down, and, you know, that's relatable. Like, family will take advantage of you, man.
Me quite a bit, and
if you allow them to.
That's why Betty's job went the way it did.
So, if I'm correct, right? I don't know. I just hear Wall saying this shit a lot. Like, Domingo, some shit he says. Domingo, Bango, Betty, some shit. I don't know. I don't know the like the lady's name. But he says it very funny. Domingo, something, Betty. I don't know. Pretty much, he conned this couple or lady out of about $25,000. And I'm surprised he wasn't able to really, you know, I'm surprised he didn't go to jail for that, honestly, one. And she probably seen him on Dateline and was like, that's what he gets. But so I wonder if he thought of the plan. Like, yeah, you need some work here, 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 here. All right, it's probably gonna cost about 35. Just give me 25 right now, and the rest you can give me after the job is done. I'll be here, Monday morning. Probably worked on shit for like a week and left. But I seen his truck, and like white with gray on the bottom. It's. I thought it was like a shitty truck. Like, no, like it's a pretty decent truck. I mean, it's no Rolando Resta Cruz truck, but it looks like Lorne done wasted half of that money already on the fucking truck. So and then like getting a place like the fucking deposit and fucking security first and last, like Lorne is he should have brought him a shitty car. To be honest, you should have brought him a nice used white truck with gray on the bottom.
Um, and that's why I sold my house for $8,000 after I had over $60,000.
Hey, you don't just sell your house for $8,000 when you have $60,000 worth into it. Something's going on. What's going through your mind, John? I don't know, sir. And you bring your tag along. I know, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. Sir, just tell me, am I going to go to jail?
Dollars into it.
You just don't sell your house for $8,000 and you have $60,000 worth into it. All right, so just that right there alone, I'm not a psychologist. I'm just a man who's fucking fucked up. I've been to a lot of doctor's visits, psychiatrist visits, all that, and it's to the point where I'm just comfortable with that shit. And it's like, that seems like he was in a crisis. Like, look at that. Like, look at that. You're selling something worth 60,000. I'm pretty sure that you just had to do an appraisal. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he would have probably got the same amount of money he got from Domingo Bango Betty. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, it shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, to me, like, around this time, he was having a fucking crisis. Like, he wasn't thinking right around this time. Like, look, like, if not even just yourself, if someone you knew went out and did some shit like that, you'll be like, is everything all right? Like, what's going on? Like, he should have fucking went to crisis. He should have fucking got himself vapor acted. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, he should have sought fucking help then. Like, not just for the fucking. Well, that was before he was a pedo. Oh man, like Lawrence just fucking stupid, man. Not even stupid. It's just stupid. Yeah, because I mean, you just you gotta own up to the shit that you've done, bro. Like, there's no excuse. There's no amount of torment before or anything that could have caused you to turn or go down the route that you chose. You chose that, and for the reasons that you give, it doesn't add up. It doesn't. Like, these examples of your past, that has happened to a lot of us. And you live and you learn, Lorne, but I'm not selling anything that I have worth $60,000 for 8,000 to leave anywhere. I'm definitely gonna go find out what's wrong with what's wrong with me. That right there will stop me, honestly. But everybody doesn't have a threshold, or I remember when I didn't, and that's the thing. And I know now, so. And sadly, he knows now, but that first pot of macaroni and cheese not coming should have been a sign.
And gave away a three.
All right, set the pot of macaroni and cheese aside. He was looking for a father figure. No, but all right, maybe, all right, maybe the mac and cheese, maybe, okay, all right, okay. You guys are just, okay. Hard times. Okay, I get that. All right. The second one, what the meatballs? No, wait. It was deviled eggs, right? And then meatballs. Well, whatever the fuck came second, that should have been a red flag to him, and that could have stopped a lot of mental chaos for him and financial chaos, making him. I wonder who came up with the plan, or is the person he conned out of their money stupider than him, or, I mean, everybody who's, not the brightest cookie doesn't necessarily mean that they can't do other shit, right? Like, how, like, an autistic child or something like that, like, all right, for some autistic people, right, they're autistic, and they have a talent, like they can draw, like, phenomenally, like mirror image of a whole city in a blink of an eye, like crazy shit. And that's their talent, like. And I just find it crazy that I don't know, man. Lorne is fucking like the stuff in your life, like it. Oh man, like lessons are learned and shit like that, man. Trust me, like I've learned lessons. I'm still learning, man.
I bought 3 truckloads of tools.
It's 3 truckloads of tools. Where the fuck did he go? Like it seems like he was trying to escape.
And packed up the rest of my stuff and left and went to Nashville.
Kayla.
Because I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to get away from.
All right then. If he acknowledged that, then I take back what I said. But still, you could still be so far gone and still think you're doing, something positive for yourself, when it's really like the opposite. But carry on, Lorne.
Being used like I was. And that right there led up to the reason why I couldn't think straight when I was.
No, Lorne, you weren't thinking straight before that. You felt not used, Lorne. You felt unappreciated. I'm pretty sure if your siblings got together and planned something for you, and they were like, you know what, this is, can you come over, Tommy's house, and I think his sink just fell through and the baby's crying and shit, and I just need somebody here, like, can you come? And the whole family's there or some shit, with a pot of macaroni and cheese and fucking, I don't know, 35,000 deviled eggs, and he's fucking like, oh my god. Like, I'm pretty sure he would not have been on To Catch a Predator. And, Lorne, it's not that he has anxiety. I mean, he has balls to do. I mean, to not like to, drive to the Sting house, but like, pretty much what I'm saying is no, he couldn't pick any girls or women up his age. Like, um, I mean, somebody could take advantage of this man and just like they did, and it's on YouTube, and it was. But it could have been real though, Like he could have found him a little Debbie, a little Susan.
When I got involved with the Sting.
You were downhill, man. You were like at the peak of your fucking of your madness, man. Like, not only that, like you had the chat saved. What was that for?
So, but that there is all I'm gonna say about it.
I guess that's all I'm gonna say about it.
For those of you that want to know when the next show is going to be, it will be next weekend.
Yep.
On April 15th or 16th, one or the other.
Yeah.
And I guess that's all about all I have to say for today.
God.